Go to the Windows Store and get Microsoft Powertoys for Windows 10 or Windows 11. And if you have Windows Powertoys downloaded from the App Store, you go to its settings, and there are a few things that can make your Windows experience a bit more like you are used to on the Mac. Now here is the mouse program, and it has a feature which macOS also has, to find the mouse by shaking the pointer. Make sure Find My Mouse is active, and you want as the method to activate this. You can use keyboard combinations, but you want it like on a Mac. You select Shake the Mouse. Then we have the peek feature. This is this is like in Mac, when you don't want to open an application but want to peek inside a file and have a quick look. It's the quick look feature from macOS. And also here you can select the combination. The standard is Control and Space, but you can select other combinations as you like. This is the quick look feature. It's called Preview and Peek. Then we have Powertoys Run. This is like opening Spotlight on macOS, where you can type in lots of commands or seek for a program and execute a program. This is the feature Powertoys Run with the standard combination Alt and Space. This is Alt and Space is Powertoys Run. The File Explorer additions, you can enable a lot of file formats to show a thumbnail image, like macOS does show thumbnails for all sort of files. Windows by default does this only for pictures and movies, and if you have Office installed, perhaps for Office files. So, but if you have a lot of PDF files, this is quite useful to show thumbnails of the PDFs inside your Windows Explorer. And if you do a lot of developer files, source code and so on, this may be helpful for text XML files, SVG, vector graphics and so on. I have no idea what this is. Geometric files, you can enable this all. Well, that's quite useful perhaps. And if you know the programs from macOS to keep your Mac awake with the caffeinate command, you can also enable this inside Windows Powertoys. And here are many more things to choose to change the picture sizes, to get your own keyboard commands. Here is a Windows hosts editor, which may be useful, and this is in Windows 11, not really needed, but if you want to add this feature to Windows 10, it might be useful. And here are many things, advanced clipboard services and so on. It's quite really powerful. Text extraction is a feature you may know from iOS 17, or if you have an Mac with a M chip. This can be done here. If you have a video call running, you can mute the microphone. Yeah, well, it's quite useful. All you have to do is make sure it runs on startup, and the address learn.microsoft.com Windows Powertoys shortcut guide. Here is explained how you can get this overlay window on your screen that shows all the shortcut combinations, which you can change, of course. As they make mention here, important, the Powertoys app must be running. The shortcut guide must be enabled in the Powertoys settings for this feature. There you will see this combinations: A for Action Center, D for display or hide the desktop, and so on. These are the Windows commands, and there is also a lot of commands for the Powertoys. Shortcut guide may be useful, and the whole Powertoys utilities are also explained here. All the modules. You may want to have a look here to learn what Powertoys are able. Here it's all explained: the peak utility, the awake command, and so on, to learn how to make the most of your Powertoys. Well, and then you can get all the other apps from the Microsoft Store, like the Device Manager, Apple TV, and Apple Music. And if you have iTunes plus all the rest, iTunes will no longer manage the iPhone and will no longer act as the store. This is all done in the other apps, and if you want that, it's up to you. You can also just use iTunes as you did before.